Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, Davis Wade Stadium, where they've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. He's going to bring it out from deep. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out in the end zone was not a good one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Ellington. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Missouri wants to go fast. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Well, we knew this offense came into this one wanting to establish the run on their first 3 plays of the game in their own end. Run, 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 but they don't pick up the first down. Now it'll be interesting to see if they continue running the football their next time out.
In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Try to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. On the move. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
And this offense has really gotten to a nice rhythm here on their opening drive of the game. Running the ball, getting it down now into a goal-to-go situation. They really have...
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They strike first in that opening drive of the season. Could not have gone better.
How about that way to start a game? They didn't even attempt to throw. They just ran it meticulously down the field, and that guy caps off a beautiful start to this game with a touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Bro, I ain't played this shit in about 5 months, bro.
Almost ready to kick it away after...
I ain't played this shit in about 5 months, dog.
Oh, he's going to take a chance.
Get up out of there.
Sliver of daylight. Pushed out of bounds at the 41.
All right, let's go, man. Let's see if we remember this shit, man. We know Lola gonna play hard flats. Man, bro, this shit fast compared to... It ain't that, it's just the hash marks. The hash marks are so wide. If we get the one-on-one, we're going to try him. If we get the one-on-one, we're going to try him.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football.
We got it.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Ah.
Right.
Hey, Coley, is it 4th and 2 I got to punt? Or 4th and 3?
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. So they're going to try and keep their
It's 4th and 6?
in a position to
Oh, shit.
Good job
Bet.
on the back end forcing that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they go back up top.
Ooh, I had the middle wide open. That's my fault. Man, I don't know what to do. Lola, you might kick my ass. I ain't gonna lie. I should have went in practice mode for a little bit first.
From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Ellington.
Okay, I can go for it, right? 4th and 6.
Defense stands tall and makes the stop. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep.
Bet. Pass my 40. Okay.
And you allow completions in those third down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally.
You can't get stopped twice. All right, he right there.
By this defense.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
That's a bad pass, bro. Damn.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. And we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on. But with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change.
She running that bitch.
See if they can catch the defense now.
And a nice solid.
Gotta get up out of that.
Before the defense wrestles into the ground.
Where's 27 at?
Because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
27. Let's put him right there. Oh, shit, man.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver now comes in motion.
I forgot about that.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
Just work with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward.
Why is 27 right there? He's an edge rusher.
Yards. Nice job. Nice execution.
78, 84. I don't know, man.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
Damn.
And he gets it. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a
I don't know, man. These niggas is not 90. Where the fuck is 27 at? Down here. Fuck it, let's go.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They go to the ground.
We have to score next drive. We have to score, bro.
There's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Up to 45 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. The give to the tailback. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Finds his man. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Really nice job there as the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. Timing could not have been better. They get the completion on third down, setting up first and goal.
Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, showing some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Wants to throw on second down. Moving away from pressure. Working on the right. Still on his feet at the 45. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to do.
And he strides his way into the end.
There we go. We just gotta get warmed up, man. We just gotta get warmed up, man. That's it, man. Let's play some defense now.
Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to add another.
Welcome back, Coach Lowe.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. They're lining up to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Waddle. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this cat.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. They'll ride the hot hand. Dances away from one. He now has 80 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else. Now that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
If you don't convert on this 4th down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
Blasted as he lets it go. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Looking for a crease. It's Ellington. At the 35, he's loose.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Missouri gets to the line quickly. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. So Missouri will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. No fair catches here, looking for room. Slips through the line. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he's got it at the tag. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. Offense set on first down. He wants to throw. Quickly complete.
And those slot receivers nowadays, they're little water bugs, man. You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open and catch the football.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
Lost the defense, he's wide open. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8. The Tigers will hustle to the line. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
And he's knocked down. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. On second down, wants to throw. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting a pass. And they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. And now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And it's no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. He wants to take the top off. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Bulldog. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Liberty has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. They're trailing by 25 to Cal. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll throw it on first down. Looking for a huge play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
And back to the air on second down. He's got his man. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Missouri wants to go fast. They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Gonna let it fly. What a snag by the defense. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you've got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Oh, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too, before this defense gets to go in at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them, and it forced the incompletion.
Going downfield for the big play. Reels it in down the left side. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10. To the air. It's Clay. Unloads it left. That is just a sideline clinic. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
He'll take a shot. And that ball is hauled in the end zone, but he is just out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Ready to fire from the pistol. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. That is no good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. It's now 2nd down. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trusting your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Trying to get to it. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Missouri will kick it off to open this 2nd half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Working that left side now. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Clay. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Leaves it with the running back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. On the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabs it in the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the right. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. He now has 106 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Comes out throwing on first down. They're trying to get to it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
To throw, it's Clay. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And he is marked out of bounds after another big game. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, they'll take to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And the route is on.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Going for the return. And he pumps it up inside the 20. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the running back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
To the air, it's Clay. Buys a little time. Lets it fly. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their ball.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the pummeling has started.
And added on again, this offense offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Nevada is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping. They're trailing by 18 to Nebraska. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Going up top on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. And the pass hits, picked off. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. He's looking to throw it. Unleashes one deep. He's going. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense. Touchdown, Mississippi State! And the punishment has been extended. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on the score.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. The defense, well, you shouldn't have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
So much for the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Hey, tell that nigga get my team back, man.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field.
Get my fucking team back.
This drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play.
Bro, my best receiver getting clamped.
This offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me
Let's
like
see,
the guy
man.
that just needs to kind of get
No, man.
So maybe you get the running game.
We gonna have
going
to
there and just
goddamn.
easy looks to let him get lathered up.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the
What?
right out.
Bro.
Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
And Reese, listen, we already know.
Oh, no, man.
Last drive. We got to get this together. This is a couple bad
Oh, no, man.
Now, if I'm an OC, I'm going to make this simple. Maybe I run the football. Maybe I get him a screen. Something easy maybe to get him a little bit back in a rhythm.
Got a man. It's Ellington.
Bro, these fourth down, bro. I can go for it now, right? I'm down by like 21.
I'll take away those passes beyond the sticks. Then react to those quick
That shit crazy, man. We ain't converted a fourth down yet.
defense won that battle.
This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're
I'm
going
scared
for
to
it
throw that
inside
whole
the 30.
downfield. Let's see who doing that. He doing that.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Finds his man.
About time, man.
And he's brought
We gon'
to the
score
ground
again, bro.
before
We gon'
he gets
score.
enough for the first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long.
He hurls one deep down the left side.
Woo, about time, bro.
And they were
Damn.
for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive.
Other quarterback.
30.
Fucking underthrowing the ball.
Leaves it with the back. Knocked
Let's
down in
go.
the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
What my plays at, bro? What my money plays at? Here we go.
The negative play leaves it
First
with
game
second
back,
and
man.
12.
It's all good. We'll get it together.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He's got his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
3rd and 3? Shit.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Slam to the ground.
Come on, y'all.
Not before he gets the first down.
Let's go. Tempo.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And there's so much for
I don't know, man. Come on, y'all.
Now when I pull it, my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal.
Oh my God, bro. Come on, man.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Play callers love it offensively, but you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the 4th quarter, with the lead, very first play of the drive.
He uncorks one deep. Brings it in down the left side. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the stomping has commenced.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd start the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And that one's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Missouri wants to go fast. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Coming after it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the 1st down. Just so hard to defend.
Looking to move it through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but They're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. He wants to throw it. They're bringing heat. He's open on the right. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, his coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week.
Oh, they're not get free. Bounced right back to them. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that. Well, that's a fortuitous bounce, because we know this guy already fumbled earlier in the game, David. He's got to do a better job with 5 points of pressure on that ball.
Or he's going to be sitting on the sidelines. Coaches are not going to continue to trust you if you're going to continue to put the ball on the ground.
He's got enough for a Missouri first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this defense.
Leaves it with the back. Oh, and the ball squirts out near their own goal line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Man, what a break. Great job falling on the football. Great job having some awareness. The running back coughed it up, but teammates there to pick him up, fall on the football. Listen, it's lucky, but it's a good job by the offense.
Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Quarterback will audible. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the middle. And that ball's incomplete on fourth down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive. First and goal. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The Tigers want to crank the tempo. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tiger.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in it. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He'll heave it deep. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Third and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the connection.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football. Short to...
It's complete. A huge pickup. Got a lot of running room. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
And good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ohio is getting cooked right now at home, and it's all over but the crying. A lopsided affair filled with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 27 to Colorado State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Clay. Fires to the right. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. No other words. That was just a terrible throw.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to beat Greg right here at the end of the game.
And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
This is so a Jesse Palmer. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in, can't win by enough, got to look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
He's going to pass. Going for it all. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
On the move at the 30. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality.
Good game, Lola. Good game. Good game.
Snap it in victory formation.